Think about it.
Dude, it's these chairs that make you sit with your hips forward. So I just look fat.
Yeah, I can see your moose knuckle.
God damn it, dude.
No, you're good. Because last time I was sitting perfectly fine. You were like, you need to face this way. So I turned, and then this camera angle, I had nothing but it looked like just a fupa.
Hold on, don't say anything for 2 seconds. All right, now we're good.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're good. So we were talking about your moose knuckle last time?
Yeah. Well, you made me turn an angle into the camera, and all I had was just like flat bottom, dude. Look, there was nothing. Dude, my jeans were so tight.
You're fine.
It is
you're
what it
fine. All right, ready? Again?
Welcome back to another pod.
God
Listen
damn
up. This
it.
is the Buzz Banter, and there's something about Yanni. He likes to, I don't know what it is. Maybe he just likes to kick things off with a bang.
I can't open that, I guess.
And so, yeah, Buzz Banter. We're back another week down, and we've had a lot of updates coming and a couple changes coming pretty soon. How was that buzz ball, buddy?
Dude, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a little bit of FOMO watching you drink it without me.
I should have brought 2 at the gas station, but
You should have.
let's circle back to that story real quick.
You act like that was a loss by you having to chug it because, to be honest, I feel like you won. I should have lost on purpose.
Well, we did the same thing we did last time. I did paper, you did scissors. Pretty sure.
But we got it on the first try this time.
We did. We're getting
You knew
better.
how to- you knew how to play.
We're improving every week.
That's what it's all
But
about.
so when we were at the store earlier, kind of preparing for the pod, there was a security guard / cop who didn't really like us, and he followed us into the store. So
How do you figure?
I panicked. I don't know. He walked up to us out of nowhere.
Dude, the thing about it is, first of all, we pulled up blasting the Carter 3.
Name a better album.
Can't. But the
wait.
thing is, music was up loud. Windows were down. Like we
We were in
came
the hood.
Yeah, well, but then also, the good thing is when I got out, I had my energy drink in my hand. I said, "Yeah, I'm not going to finish the rest of this." Thank God it was just an energy drink and
Well,
not
first of all,
anything else.
you had the can. You had a can in your hand of another.
Yeah, I mean, we were in
It was
Mexico.
old.
We were in Mexico
It was old.
at the time,
But
but yeah,
But yeah, so I panicked. Short story long. First one of the day.
you stood there
He
outside
didn't-
the car until
Well, he
he walked
stood there.
in.
Did he say anything to you?
No, I said, "What's up to him?" But he didn't say anything. I think he just wanted to listen to music.
And then he followed us into the store, and I went to the beer section. Mind you, they had a terrible selection.
Mm.
And all they had was Trulies, no Unrulies, and about 2 Buzz Balls. So I panicked. I just grabbed one of each and bounced. Because he was texting when he was in the store. I didn't know if he was texting his cop friends or what.
Who knows?
But anyways, yeah, another week down in Fort Wizzy. It's a good time.
A couple changes.
Couple of changes coming, couple of changes that have already happened. Let's start with the changes that are coming. Those are more exciting.
We're moving.
Dude.
15 days in, and we already put in our notice to move.
Fort Worth can't hold us down.
Holy.
So we already put in our 60-day notice. There's just some slight fees involved, but hey, we'll get through it.
I mean, it's just a thing. No?
But yeah, we just got back from Dallas. We were looking at. Well, let's backtrack. When we moved here, obviously it was sight unseen. We had no idea what we were getting into.
I mean,
We had a general idea, but we didn't know, location. We could see everything that we could see from our phones, but we didn't get the vibes, of the neighborhood. And mind you, this place isn't bad.
It's just good.
It could be better.
Could
Always room for improvement. So yeah, we went to Dallas today and scoped out some spots, saw where we wanted to be, where we didn't want to be. It's pretty drastic. That was actually one of my topics for today. I'm pretty sure from the first place that we went to Uptown was about 3 blocks.
You talking about 7-Eleven to the cemetery?
Was about 3 blocks,
Yeah.
and demographic changed quick.
It went from homeless ghetto to Ferraris and G-Wagons.
Yeah, it's bizarre. So that was my topic I was going to bring up is like, obviously we know Austin. It's what we know. It's what we grew up with. We know we don't need maps to get around. We don't, we need to get somewhere we can get there.
Mm-hmm.
With Dallas or DFW in general, I feel like I don't know if I could ever get to the point to where I could just be like, oh, you want to go from here to here?
Yeah.
Like without mapping it,
Yeah.
you know?
Took me a good week just to go a mile and figure out how to get there without it.
Yeah, I can get to 7-Eleven and 2 coffee shops.
The issue is because there's always so much traffic that it'll just reroute you to the quickest route. So you're never going the same way many times I'm going. And it's just...
So we figured before we learn Fort Worth, let's pack up and move to Dallas, just to switch things up a little bit.
But why are we moving to Dallas, dude?
Well, that's you. That's your subject. That's your topic. Don't let me steal your thunder here. So why
opportunity's calling, man. You know, sometimes you got to go with the best gym in the industry right now, as far as like, you know, nationwide. But like EOS,
it's
EOS
exciting.
is calling my name.
It's exciting. We went and worked out at one.
Mm-hmm.
You went to a couple times, but I was impressed. It was cool. It wasn't, you know, just your boring plain Jane. You walk in and here it is. I mean, that little downstairs section we went to.
Little club action, huh?
It's pretty cool. It's crazy what a couple of LED lights will do for the vibes, you know.
LEDs.
So we're moving for Aaron to be closer to work.
Yeah.
We went and looked at a couple of apartments today. We're looking to go up vertically. Right now we're on the 4th floor. We're looking to go a little bit higher than that. I think we're gonna nail it down this week probably, right? Or at least get a better idea of where we're gonna be.
We have to. Yeah. This week I'm not gonna work at all. I'm just gonna go and figure things out.
Yeah.
Then I start the following week.
Dude.
Pre-show.
So you will have a little bit of a commute initially, first couple weeks. You love driving.
Love driving.
Let's be real.
Love driving.
So then we'll be in Dallas. It has to be by June 1, ideally before.
I'm thinking May 1.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than paying 2 rents, let me tell you. Tip top. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time.
It happens, dude. It happens.
I'm not worried about it. I'm excited for, I know we've only been here for 2 weeks, but I'm excited for a change of scenery already.
A lot of change of a lot of things.
This, I don't know, I just said it, but like this place it's not bad by any means. There's nothing that I hate about being here I could live here, but there's always room for improvement. So I'm excited to see where we end up. One of the places we toured today, I was a big fan of their facilities, golf simulator, dog washing station, dude.
I can go shower there, right?
Yeah, dude. But yeah, so I'm excited. You know, see what happens, see where we end up. Stay tuned. Probably a couple episodes from now, we'll be able to tell you.
Are you still expecting a visitor in a couple of days?
No, I'm actually not. So there's been
God damn it! There's changes. Sorry to break it.
There's changes on both sides. Aaron got a new job. He's gaining something. I cut a few things. We're flying solo dolo.
I'm gonna get blamed for this. I feel there's no way I'm not getting blamed.
You're not gonna get blamed, but
and I had nothing to do with it.
Well, I'm just glad to see that our podcast is already pretty much nationwide. We got viewers in Central Texas. We got viewers on the East Coast. I hope we have a view on the West Coast, maybe. I don't know.
Coast to coast, man.
But yeah, we're single, flying solo. It was something. It was an inevitable change. You know, it was one of those things that happened the way I envisioned in my head. But that's life. And if you peck your mic one more time,
pushing it away, man.
But yeah, so we're going to a new city. We're gonna have nothing tying us down.
It's okay, dude. Don't say it.
What?
I know you needed a hug earlier today. And I'm sorry I wasn't there for you.
You came out at. Well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about your breakfast choices the last 2 days.
I didn't have breakfast.
You cooked something the last 2 days. You heated something up. So today I was laying on the couch this morning, about 10 o'clock. He comes out and he cooks 2 corn dogs. It's just a bizarre choice. But hey, you know, whatever floats your boat, right? But to circle back to I needed a hug. No, I was just napping on the couch.
You looked like you needed a hug, and then you got all busy rearranging things and vacuuming and doing all
I
these
was
weird
cleaning.
things. I don't mind it, but it
God forbid a man cleans.
was cool. Really
You
cool.
know?
Really
But
cool.
yeah, so we're gonna be in a new city with some, just new outlook on life. I'm excited.
Changes are coming.
Changes are coming. Change is good. Change is a good thing.
I said I'm going to give myself 60 days to get the snowball momentum going. And
Wait, where? Here?
Yeah, since March 5th, I was like 60 days from now, snowball is going to be going in the right direction. Here we are. We're almost day 30.
Heading east.
Heading east, which is the A direction. And it seems to be
direction.
the right one.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. I do think if you say quality of life, that just makes it sound like here is terrible. But I do feel like Dallas is more our speed.
A little more energy.
A little more energy, a little more options. It's more, I think it's a lot similar to Austin. The vibes that I get here with where we're at, very domainish. Like you walk out, there's it just feels like the Domain, which the Domain's great, but the Domain's great for a day.
Yeah.
Downtown Austin is good for years, So actually, let me ask you this, because we haven't talked about it. We've been looking at places, and keep in mind we signed a 7-month lease here originally. We're going to fulfill not even half of that. Are we going long term or are we going short term at the new place?
I mean, long term, but I'm leaving it up to you. We're lease breakers. That's just what we do.
We are.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I'm pretty sure Aaron's going to be put on the equivalent of a no-fly list just from breaking leases. I mean,
fine, dude.
We'll be fine.
I pay my fees.
They get their money.
I do it the right way.
Yeah. It's not like we're leaving anybody high and dry. But
just not very calculated decisions is all, and that's okay.
I think this next one,
I'm shooting from the hip. Next one's calculated.
The next one will be more calculated. Like I said, we're doing our research, we're doing our homework. We're gonna be a lot more comfortable there. It's gonna be more our vibe. It's just gonna be a good time. But I do think we should just go long term.
Of course.
12, 18 month. Give me some promotions. What do I get? $500 free?
13-month lease with
8 weeks
6
free.
weeks free. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So if any apartment locators, actually, that was another topic of mine. Apartment locators. I applied, reached out to a couple of them. I've heard back from exactly 0.
They have no problem commenting on your TikToks, though.
Yeah.
If you need anything, reach out. Unfortunately, I didn't reach out, but I will be reaching out now.
Well, I've reached out, and I've heard crickets. Because I do think that it would take a lot of the weight off of our shoulders of going on Zillow, trying to figure out where you want to be.
The thing is, they know neighborhoods. They're like, what do you want? And I can put you in that vibe.
And you know that I have a very specific checklist of what I want.
Yeah.
I need a shower. I can't stand a tub.
I need a shower. Yes.
Well, no.
Good.
I need a glass shower. Can't stand a tub.
You want to walk in.
Aaron needs a big closet. We need good views of the city.
Yeah.
We need to have a decent gym. I need a Stairmaster in the gym. Golf simulator.
Walk score.
Golf simulator would be ideal. Co-working spaces would be ideal. Floor to ceiling windows, and a grocery store, and a couple coffee shops. Is that too much to ask?
It's not. Parking garage. Safe neighborhood.
What am I going to park my legs? I don't need a parking garage.
Parking garage.
But yeah, so in a couple weeks we'll have a different backdrop, different podcast studio.
Mm-hmm. That'd be actually lit if we had a little den or something where we don't need a dinner table, but a little setup for a potter.
Like an actual setup.
Something where
Let
we
me
don't have
ask
to
you this.
block
Are
the
we going
sink off every
to get
time?
rid of our high quality chairs that we have here? Or are we going to get love seats? Not okay. But just something a little more classy.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, this was intentional, by the way.
This
wasn't budget. This was intentional, but
if we're going, I don't know, if we're going to move to a new studio already, I figured we should switch it up. Logan Paul doesn't
rebrand.
Logan Paul doesn't take his chairs from the 17 different podcast studios he's had.
Okay.
So
I'm down to clown with that. Let's do it. Let's run it.
we'll see. TBD.
Yeah.
TBD. So what
Go ahead.
I've talked about my topics already.
My dad's in town.
Must be nice. My dad could be in town, but like I said,
He's here, isn't he?
no.
We talked about it on the last pod, didn't we?
No, he's not here.
Ashes? Oh.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. He's still in Kyle, Texas, baby.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
hanging out in Kyle. Like I said, because I don't want to disrespect him and just throw him in the closet. Mind you, I don't know where he's at right now. He could be in a closet, but hey,
Let's not talk about that. Hey,
coming out the closet. If you got something to tell the folks, tell us now.
I got something.
Uh-oh.
It's not bad. It's something I wanted to talk about because it was brought to my attention. And I'm a big supporter of people. I like everybody.
People helping people.
If I'm your friend on Instagram, I like you in some way or another. Like
Now, when you say friend, like, is that you follow them, they follow you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mutual friends.
Mutual. Got it.
Yeah. So it was brought to my attention. If you like a story, there's something more going on there. And for me,
Wait.
I just like everybody's story, dude. I'm a supporter. It's kind of like if you're posting something and it's on the feed, I'm gonna heart that too. Like if I follow you, I'm supporting you. I heart it. Boom, 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 boom. If you take a picture and post it on your story, I like it. Yeah. I thought,
what's wrong with that?
I'm just liking it. It's a heart. Like
where's
sometimes
the issue?
I clap. Sometimes I go, whoa.
Where's the issue lie?
Apparently, another generation, maybe, I don't know. Well, I've just been told recently that if you like a story,
it means you're down to clown.
You're insinuating that you are wanting to be with this person somehow or some way. Yeah.
Dude.
And I said, what the hell?
God forbid we give ups to the people that we support. Big
you
ups.
Just support.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't even have to be like, it can be anything. Yeah. So, am I gay? I'm not. Like, you know what I mean?
I can't answer that question for you, big guy.
You know?
So I guess if I like stories all the time.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I like
Who told you this? Is somebody from a younger generation?
Uh-huh. Yeah. It was just brought to my attention.
Recently, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I do get, like, if you were to, like, it's the equivalent of liking every one of their posts in a sense. Like I'm not going to, like, if I miss a post, I'm not going to go back and be like, oh, fuck, I missed a post.
No.
You know, but if you're, it depends on what you're commenting. Clappy hands, go for it. Hard eyes,
yeah, no. This is just
it's a gray line. It's a gray area.
The heart, just the little heart.
Well,
in the
just
bottom.
the heart is fine because that's just like the go-to. Boom, boom.
Because if I'm trying to say something, I'm gonna hit it and I'm gonna type something.
Well, if you type like that on your phone, it's more. But hey, whatever floats your boat. If you have a wireless keyboard for your phone, I'm happy for you, big guy. But yeah, so
anyway,
so you mean to tell me that there's multiple people out there that think that you're trying to holler at them?
Oh yeah. I've been told, yeah. Just send. Hey, look, he liked my story. Like he must want to bang or like stuff like that, yo. And I'm like, what?
I can't say it. I do. I get the.
I can see it too.
I mean, I can see it, but it all depends on your relationship with that person beforehand. You know, like if I were to like Brian Richards posts, I'll throw him a heart. Anything they post, throw them a heart.
Support.
Yeah,
friends
supporting friends.
Okay,
but if it was like somebody that I've met once or twice, don't really have that kind of like relationship with, I could see it, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to read that much into it. If a female were to like my story, I wouldn't be like, she wants to fuck.
Yeah,
I mean, she probably does. Let's be real. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be like, oh fuck, I got to hit her up. You know, it's just I guess we're getting old, brother. We're getting old. We're not with the times, I guess.
Yeah, you're right.
But here, cheers. Let's get this podcast rolling with a bang. Let's cheers and chug it.
Cheers and chug.
You know,
it's like the good old days.
Just like the good old days. Also, mine was getting hot, so I had to
That's because you've had it out for hours. Same one, just like last time.
Did we stock this? Oh, yeah, we did.
No, not we. I did that.
Well, it's my studio table. First of all, you're doing it wrong. You gotta
There you go again.
making a mess.
There you go again.
We never mopped last time.
Nope.
I did vacuum.
Yeah.
So you do the math.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I've got a problem with a victim mindset. Not gonna lie.
You have a victim mindset?
I personally don't have a problem with a victim mindset. Personally, I have a problem with people having a victim mindset. It was one of those things where I started talking about where I'm going, blah 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 blah, and I'm not gonna get into all the details of the situation. What I am gonna say is that it was said, "Oh, they can't do much because of the system is holding them back," and I said, "What
system?
Tell me more. What? If you're blaming the system." Oh
This
man,
is
dude.
gonna come off slightly controversial from a white guy saying it, but we all have the same opportunities to an extent. To an extent.
Here's what I'm saying.
I will say. Okay, you go ahead. I don't want to steal your thunder.
Here's what I'm saying, right? If you grow up, let's just say you grow up in a less privileged area,
Poverty.
right? There's access to, you're seeing the internet somehow, some way. I don't care unless you're growing up on a remote island somewhere. You have access to the internet.
Okay.
You don't have to grow up and talk like a thug and be gangster, sag your clothes. You don't have to be ghetto, dude. You can just be a normal professional human and get a regular career. That doesn't mean you have to go into selling drugs just because people above you, your family, whoever sold drugs, dude. It started to piss me off because I started talking about how I needed to find some people in a neighborhood to come and work. And, the system might be holding them back. They're going to probably end up. Stop, dude. Stop.
I don't want to.
Dude, one of my best friends is black. And he's good. He's professional.
He does very well if we're talking about the same guy.
Pisses me off, dude.
But it's very clear the race you're going after right now.
Mexicans, blacks, whites, it doesn't matter, dude.
Okay, you're right.
I'm just talking about where they grow up. There's people blame a system, but they're just letting their hold on. Let me think of what I'm trying to say here. They are letting they're letting factors determine the rest of their life
Their
instead
culture?
of just.
Would it be their culture?
Yeah.
Kind of?
There's a thing.
Their
It'll come to
upbringing?
me in a little bit. It'll circle back. But I'm just saying they're letting the way things are happening to them now determine their future versus just letting these things happen to them and then pivoting and making something of their future.
I agree.
Pisses me off, dude.
Obviously, I can't dive too much into it being a white guy. I mean, I can, but I grew up well off, right? Not to say, number one, I didn't go to college.
You had a pool in your backyard.
I did have a pool in my backyard. It was pretty sweet. Couple four-wheelers, couple 100 acres.
That's why I made friends with the white people.
But yeah, number one, I didn't go to college. When I was 18, I had a job.
You said you did go to college?
I did not.
Oh, did not go to college.
I mean, I did briefly. I was enrolled for a semester at Austin Community College. But yeah, I mean, anybody could have done that. Anybody could go to college and find a career, or even go to a trade school, find a career. I agree with what you're saying. I agree.
I want to dive into it, but I'm not going to. No, I don't want to dive into it with you.
Oh.
I'm just saying, if somebody wants to
preaching to the
come
choir.
up and debate, please.
Oh, dude.
Because I can go on for days about
Our first
this.
guest, we're gonna have a controversial guest.
I don't care what we have.
I think we should. It'd be a good time.
Doesn't matter.
I got a couple people.
I don't think anybody can. Well, they can be controversial, but
not controversial, but I guess what's the word I'm looking for here? I can't think of the word either. Opposing opinions.
Yeah.
You want to have somebody with an
the
opposing.
only thing I need them to do is come with facts. I don't want them to come with feelings.
Fair.
Prove me wrong, call me a liar, but where? And then we can go from there. So that's all I got to say. I
mean, I do agree with you. You can come from a broken, shitty, impoverished. There's got to be a word somewhere around there. Home, And that doesn't mean necessarily that you're stuck in that for life.
Don't let it determine your future.
Yeah. The past does not determine your future. Your
Right.
past, your current setting doesn't determine where you're going to end up in life. Is it going to be more difficult? Potentially. Are you going to have to try a little harder? Potentially.
Yes.
But at the same time, I was thinking about this because I was a little under the influence of my medicine the other day, and I was watching the dinosaur documentary. Trust me, this is all going to tie together.
You were on Cialis and you got a boner.
I am on Cialis.
What the hell?
I'm on Cialis every day, big guy. It's good for the blood pressure. But I was watching the dinosaur doc, and it just really threw me for a loop with the whole.
Hold on, dude. You were watching the dinosaur doc. Have you seen where Kevin Gates talks about a dinosaur? It's hilarious.
I can't say
Never mind,
can't say
man.
that I have. We'll have to look
I
up.
don't want to talk about
We'll have
that.
to look
That's
up
weird.
Kevin Gates.
Go
He's
ahead.
everybody's sworn favorite.
Finish.
Watching the dinosaur doc. I don't know how I was planning on tying this all together, but it was there at one point. Watching it, and it threw the timeline of just life. Oh, that's what it was. So there's the Earth has been around for billions, millions, whatever of years, right? So I asked you when we were watching it, you were out here briefly. I said, what are the chances that we were born at the exact same time, just on timeline wise? If the Earth has been around for millions or even billions of years, we were born in the same timeline. Number one, crazy. So now this is where this all comes together. Even if you are born in the United States and you're live in the ghetto or you live in the sticks or whatever the case may be, you're still born in the best country in the world in the best time, to our knowledge, of Earth. Like you're in the best era or generation to make changes to become a successful human being. So even if you're born in the sticks of West Virginia and you live in a single wide, that doesn't mean that you're stuck there for life. You could go get a degree in whatever. You could go to trade school. I mean, possibilities are endless. So that's how it tied together with the dinosaurs. Mm-hmm. It makes sense in my head.
No, I get it, dude. If you were born a dinosaur, you can grow into a single wide.
If you were born
and then make it to live with us.
If you were born a fucking I can't even think of the big long necked ones.
Yeah, those are giraffes.
Okay, exactly. Number one, you could have been born anything. You were born a human. You were born in the United States. You were born in the 21st century. You have all of the tools at your fingertips. It's up to you to take advantage of those tools. There it is. That's it.
Wrapped it up.
Fucking perfect.
You know what?
We're gonna chug to that one?
No, just a little sip, dude.
Okay.
I can't chug.
Well, let's
right
drink
now.
half of it.
I gotta go to dinner.
I forgot. We do have to go to dinner. Is anybody keeping track of time?
Can you tell me something? Like, what was the highlight of your week?
Highlight of my week today when I woke up, my phone rang. I had a phone call. Somebody said, "So I saw your podcast," and I said, "That's it. That's all I need to hear,
baby.
We're fucking coast to coast, baby." So yeah, somebody said that they were listening to my podcast on the East Coast. Did they agree with the podcast? Did they like the podcast? Obviously not. But hey, we're expanding. What's next? Overseas? We're gonna take over.
Dude.
We're gonna take over the Australian market. Our 13 views might only be 13 views, but widespread.
Hey, listen. Imagine we were one of them, but imagine 12 other people in this room watching us right now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So that was a highlight of my week because of the outcome. It was an outcome that I knew was coming, with the whole cutting somebody out of my life. Mm-hmm. So it's and I don't mean this as a pun. It was a weight lifted off my shoulders. So I feel like I'm a new man. I'm a new man. I'm excited to see what the future holds. I'm in a great city. I'm in one of the biggest metroplexes in the United States with one of my good friends, and summer's about to hit. Keep in mind the aggressive cut has been the opposite of aggressive after the hot wings, the McDonald's, and the pizza this week. But hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, brick by brick, player.
And the tots.
Oh, dude, the tots. I am gonna miss the rodeo. What is it called? Rodeo?
The rodeo goat,
Fort
whatever
Worth?
that is. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a highlight of my week. Another highlight. Oh, simple. Start of the month. And if anybody else is watching that's in sales, they know start of the month, you're starting everything over again. I got a couple sales. Got a couple things lined up. It's looking like it's going to be a good month. So I'm excited to see what the future holds. But enough about me. Let me ask you this. What was the low light of your week?
Low light?
Yeah. Let's go deep.
Oh, man.
What was the most miserable part of your week?
Damn, miserable doesn't even hit me, dude. But I will say the least favorite part of my week, I guess, because trying to have that mindset. But let me think. It was.
Well, I don't want to bring you into that mindset. So if you don't want, you could pass next question.
Yeah, dude, this is fine. This is fine. I would say it was just more so. I did spend my last week working at the current sitch. You know what I mean? And it wasn't that it was bad by any means. It just felt like such a waste of time, dude.
I agree.
Like I wasted.
Or I can see why you would say that. Yes.
Well, I only wasted 2.5 days there. I didn't spend too much of my time there, but
Yeah,
it was
hold on.
just
You fucking. There was like multiple days where you came home by 1 o'clock and didn't go back.
I spent but even before I came home, I went to the other gym and we worked out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But the thing about it is there was still time where I was just wasting, I guess. Not wasting because I was getting paid for it, but
You weren't growing.
it was just like I said, there's no really bad part to my week. That would just be the
lowest.
like I wasn't doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
I was
it's
just
not gonna be a
I
bad
was
part,
just
but if
there
you had to
be
rank
there.
everything, that'd be
Yeah.
okay. Fair.
Yeah. Last low.
What was the high? Highs and lows. Shout out Joe Henderson.
I'll say a few things. A high that I had was I feel like when I went into that, it was my first time going into that club and talking to the club, as in gym, talking to one of the managers there and just literally that first day, I feel like I made such an impact because I opened his eyes to so much that he was blind to because he had never had any type of guidance onto what he was doing in there. He had been left
you were
high
telling
and
me
dry.
about him. Yeah.
Yeah, so I walked in and I was like, hey, look, I'm going to show you some immediate changes. You can make it right off the bat to have a massive impact on this club. One, cleanliness. And he's like, well, I feel like I keep it pretty clean. I went through, swiped,
It's the small
dust
things.
flying, dust everywhere. It was so dirty. And I said, let me tell you how you can like get this running
It's called a
smoothly, like
Swiffer.
a well-oiled
We know.
machine.
We know how to get rid of dust.
Yeah, but
Swift.
But how? Him or who?
Anyone.
And how, exactly, but how do you
how do you
inspire
implement
the team
it? I got it.
to understand that this is going to impact everybody, right? From the front desk, when they give a tour, this is how it's going to impact them to show a clean gym. You know what I mean? So I
Right.
just teach him all those things and how to tell the team, how to relate to them, because he's an older military man. So he's used to saying, drop and give me 20, and the guy saying, yes, sir, and saluting and dropping down. Now he's like, hey, I need you to do something. And they're just scrolling on their phone at the front saying, why? This person gets paid to do it. I don't get paid extra to do that. You know what I mean?
The whole
he's
that's not
having
my
to-
job thing.
That's not my job. Oh, yes. That's
Can't
exactly what it is.
stand that,
So I
brother.
told him how to like relate and how to inspire people to do what needs to be done. And he was very, very, very thankful for that. So I feel like I had an impact on that. The other
good.
highlight I would say is that it was a really good week in the gym for me. I had a lot of time to just work out. And I know you said aggressive cut, but
Okay,
mine
I was
stayed pretty-
speaking more towards myself because I did.
Here's the problem, though. Here's what I will say. I am back to the weight I was at last week.
Same.
But
Same.
we're down 4 pounds this week, which I was down 4 pounds last week. So we're back, but I still have, as long as I eat clean the rest of the day and tomorrow, I should be ahead.
It's not going to happen. You know, tomorrow we're going to be hungover on the couch.
I'm not going to be hungover. I'm not.
Brother,
It's cake
we're
for
going to
me.
dinner, which we don't know where we're going. But so the highlight of your week, and I think that speaks a lot. We're going to turn this into a motivational podcast. It speaks a lot into why you're in the position and the role that you're in. Is if the highlight of your week is helping somebody else succeed in life,
Thank you.
brother,
Thank you.
have you considered
Thank you.
Have you considered
Preach.
like the Peace Corps?
What?
You help people.
No,
Maybe
guy.
volunteering, food
No,
pantry.
guy.
You want to
I
get
just want to
paid for it.
develop people. That's it, man.
Okay. See, I think that is one aspect of life where we are polar opposites. I told my boss now I never, ever want to fucking manage people again.
Even if there's a fire.
Especially if there's a fire. I don't ever want to manage people again in my entire life. I cannot stand it. I hate fucking, not that I hate telling people what to do, but I hate when people don't fucking listen the first time. Or, not trying to toot my own horn here, but if I tell you how to do something and you don't know how to do it, you should know how to do it. If you're in a role and I tell you how to do a simple task, you should know how to do it. So yeah, short story long, I can't stand managing people. I don't want to help people grow. This sounds very bad. I don't. I want to worry about myself. Nope. Hey, look, if you just
You don't want to get, people don't want to get managed. They want to get led.
I don't. That's fucking perfect.
That's my
Then let them.
quote of the day.
Let them.
You're not here to manage people. You're here to lead people.
Not I. I'm here to worry about myself.
Clip it.
I'm here to worry about myself and
If I'm lying, I'm flying.
my own page.
If I'm lying, I'm flying. Clip that. By the way, 6ix9ine's out.
Is he?
God, I'm happy, dude. People can hate on him all they want. That
Dude,
guy
that's
is
one thing I've
quite
never-
the entertainer.
I've never. There's another aspect of life that we're a little different. I don't follow people in the limelight like you do. Like you told me somebody got arrested or somebody's going back to jail. I'm like, tight.
I know exactly where this is going.
No, that was
you're
it.
precisely right. You
Yes,
watch
yes, yes,
sports. I watch
Okay,
people.
That makes sense.
big.
Whoa.
That's where it is.
But yeah. So I do watch sports. Big sports guy. And mind you, I could name every single player on the UT baseball team right now, and you obviously couldn't.
No,
But yeah, I think it's just different.
it's okay.
I know baseball's scary for you, so
Yeah, dude. Had a bad.
it's all right, dude.
I had a bad post high school run.
Yeah, I did. I think that was the right soundboard button. Also, here's another topic I want to talk about. Obviously, this podcast is newer. It's in the infantile stages, right? We're still learning. We're still growing. But every week, we're getting better.
A little bit.
And I do appreciate our dear friends that give us suggestions, tips, and pointers.
Mm-hmm.
Like Richard fucking Rios.
Richard,
Great guy.
love that guy.
So I do think that's going to help, kind of spread the good word. He gave us some pointers on cameras and camera angles and that sort
Things
of
that
thing.
we don't really even think about. Honestly.
Not at all. Not at all. But it does make sense.
It does.
It does make sense. So yeah, I'm excited. You know, actually, what I'm the most excited about, and I know this sounds very cheesy. I couldn't care less on the amount of views that we have. What I'm more excited about is to see in 6 months to go back to our first, second, and third episode and be like, what on fucking earth were we doing versus where we're at now? The growth. Pardon?
Not only
That was our producer.
not only that, but also like prior to the podcast, how often do we just sit down and have an hour, 2 hour long conversation, no distractions, just
Dude, that's true.
you and I just
That is
chit chatting.
very true. Like,
Ever.
mind you, we would have conversations, but they would be either via text or brief phone calls where we never acknowledge when we're saying goodbye, or when we were hammered at the bar.
Yeah.
So now we're just hammered at home.
Yeah, but there's no distractions.
I agree. We're not
You
on
and
our
I?
phones. We're not trying to.
Look around.
Exactly. So I do agree. And I think I'm calling this, if it blows up, it blows up. If we get a bunch of views, we get a bunch of views. But I'm calling this more of like a weekly video check-in that I can go back in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years and be like, damn, life was good back then.
I agree, dude.
I
I look forward to this every week.
Oh, same. I also look forward to getting out of the apartment in general.
I've actually never even, my notes in my phone, I've used it here and there.
As far as
But
topics?
I've never used it so like excited. Like, oh, let me get to my notes and jot this down so
Yeah.
I can remember it.
Only thing I've ever used my notes for was grocery list, TBH.
Well,
Actually, you know what? I did have some lengthy, and I should pull these up one day. I did have some lengthy notes whenever we were gonna do the hot ones. We were gonna do our own, which we should probably do.
Fun.
We should probably do. We could do it here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had some great questions.
Yeah.
I think I asked them to you.
Yeah, you sent me one. You sent me a preview.
Yeah. And do we maybe do like a hot ones episode?
That'd actually be really fun.
That would be fun.
Well,
I mean, that's the thing is like we're open to this. This could go anywhere. This could evolve to anything.
Sure.
You know, why not? Here's the biggest question of the day. And I did this last week, and I mind you, I hate this for the viewers because I know most people tune in to watch me. Do you think you can keep people entertained for about 37 seconds? Because I have to. Your boy's got to.
You got to race like a piss horse already,
race
buddy?
like a piss horse, brother.
Oh, Lee.
All right,
sit
my tight.
God. I don't want to keep anybody entertained this long. But damn. Hey, watch this, guys. I'm about to entertain y'all a little bit. I'm going to show y'all a little something that I learned. A little something that I learned the other day. Anyway, so here's another thing that I was thinking about is that me and Ian, dude, we're best friends, man. This is really cool. We are two guys. We have a lot in common, and we moved to Dallas. Well, we moved to Fort Worth, but we're gonna move to Dallas. We left all our friends behind, but I'm thinking about how cool it would be to get some of our friends in this direction, and I think we can do it. I really do. I want to invite some of our best friends to come over here. I know one of them was talking about coming over here for the car business, him and his wife, which is actually from this neighborhood. And then we got another best friend who he's got a house, but who knows, maybe we can sell it and come here, and then we all just relocate to Dallas. That'd be lit.
Ooh. Who's coming? Just a couple people.
Sorry, man, you had to be here.
Hey, you see that thing right there behind your head?
What's that?
Little cylindrical can. Dude, we had a live viewer, but we lost them, huh? You win some, you lose some.
It's just one of those things, dude.
So who's moving here?
Dude, like I said, you had to be here. I'm sorry, man.
Oh no, I live here, so you can go ahead and tell me now.
No, I was just saying that it would be cool. Like me and you are here, we're like our friends, right? Like me and you, best friends. But we left a few best friends back, and how cool would it be to get like people to start to
just make the transition,
migrate to Dallas,
migrate.
You know, because Dallas, Fort Worth, I would be like,
but Dallas,
yeah, dude, so big, lots of opportunities. Fonseca was talking about moving here. His wife is from here.
Oh yeah, it's the perfect fit.
Exactly, and he's saying he might move here in a year. I said Marco has a house, but he can sell it.
Marco's got options. He could sell it. He could rent it. He could refinance it.
Richard doesn't even. I don't know where he works. He travels the world.
Nobody really knows where he works, and nobody really knows where Bree works. I mean, I know she works for Visa or MasterCard or American Express or somebody.
Who knows?
But yeah, I think it would be cool to get the whole gang up. Same thing we used to do in Austin, to just change the scenery, switch it up.
Sunday fun.
You know, actually, here's a topic. Here's a topic that I can talk about now, kinda, or more so. So back in the day, you never really met them. I mean, you know them. I'm sure you've met them a time or two. There's a couple of friends that actually live here in Dallas already that I'm excited to reconnect with.
Mm-hmm. Who?
Rekindle that flame, if you will.
Who?
You don't like throw out names.
Who?
But, you know, it's one of those things where, like, we had a lot of fun in Austin. Like, talking about our friend group, our old friend group, Richard, Bree, Funchichis. I don't think Mark would ever leave, but imagine the possibilities of doing all of that same stuff, but in a new place and exploring and discovering and doing all those things together somewhere else.
Here's what we got to do. When we move to Dallas and we get settled in, we got to find the top like 5 spots to have just an absolute blast.
Okay.
And then, boom, we invite them
for
a weekend. And we do all the most fun things we can think of. And they're like, oh my
Is there?
I love this place. And then everybody moves here.
Is there a place to?
We're back.
Is there? I mean, I know there's.
You're gonna say float?
Is there? I know there's rivers here.
You're gonna say float.
Is there a place to float in Delos? There's got to be, right? I don't know if that's like a thing though. Go up to the Red River. A little far. I should buy a boat, maybe.
There's the Trinity River, right?
That's the one that's right over yonder way.
You can definitely walk or run around that river.
But I've never seen a single soul in it.
I've never even really seen it, honestly.
But we walked over it. But yeah, I do think it would be cool to get everybody up here. Just kind of explore and see what happens in a new city, new setting. Be a good time. But let's be real. Funchichis would do it. Most like, maybe. More likely than the others. Like, what are the odds? The way you're staring at me right now is really freaking me out. Okay.
I kind of like this here.
I fucking hate it. But let's. Who do you think has a realistic chance of actually moving here? I guess all of them could.
Everybody.
There's nothing stopping them.
Everybody.
We've all got the same. Yeah, we've all got the same opportunities in life, like you said earlier. Move here. But a lot of them are remote.
Exactly. Some of them don't even have jobs. You know?
There's no better
We
place.
can make this happen.
There's no better place to look for jobs than one of the biggest metroplexes ever.
Ever.
Forever. Where are we going to dinner tonight? Are we going Mexican? Are we going Italian?
See,
my God. When we were fucking driving around earlier,
I know what he's going to say.
dude, you know how excited I was to see a fucking North Italia?
Something familiar, that's all.
Huh?
It was just because it's familiar. And I love North Italia.
No, but I do love North Italia.
White people, bro, I swear.
Brother, you can't meet, you can't. You mean to tell me the last time we went
It was cool.
was a good time?
But I just had pizza.
Yeah, we didn't even drink. I was just stoned.
Oh.
Can you say that?
It was a good time.
Do you ever worry about the things that we say?
No.
I'm not worried about the things that we say. I'm talking about on YouTube.
No.
Because I'm new to the whole YouTube thing. And from what I hear from other podcasters is basically if you sneeze in the wrong rhythm, you're going to get flagged for copyright. We don't really do anything that shouldn't be on YouTube, right? I mean, that's hypothetical, even if we ever get monetized to begin with.
Yeah, they're not even looking at our We're not even getting
They might be one of our 13 views.
be.
You never know. You never know. YouTube, if you're watching, promote us on the algos. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
What do you want to do tonight?
I'm down to clown.
Actually?
Yeah.
Like, do you want to because of the current sitch that you're
Oh,
in?
no. That's not why. It's just...
No. But do you want, like, because of your in the situation, like, do you feel like that could help you?
Well, from previous experience, when I've been in this same boat recently, after trimming some fat and becoming myself, and
When you say trimming fat, what do you
cutting
what are you
off
talking about?
cutting off dead weight, just
Gotcha.
getting rid of things that shouldn't be there in life. And from previous experience, when I do that, I tend to have some of the best times of my life.
That's because I'm there, dude. What do you mean?
Here we go.
That's all the time now.
But no, I mean, I'm down to clown tonight for sure. I think it'd be a good time. We're gonna go out with your dad. Your dad is an older version of you. He's slightly more tan.
And less cool. Obviously.
I mean, he's also twice your age. So for his age, he's a great guy. At least you have one alive. But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, I think it'd be a good time. Like, why not? Let me ask you a question, actually. Let me spin this back on you. Why wouldn't we? Give me a reason why not, other than financial. What's a little credit card debt? So exactly, we're going out.
We're going out. Unless it rains, which
Yeah, it's
it looks beautiful.
Fucking clear blue sky.
It's a sign.
I think we should. It doesn't have to be like wild. Insert clip. It's gonna be wild.
Buddy. Come on.
I mean, do you think your dad's gonna want to go out?
No, he don't have to go out.
No, I mean, like, if he wants, does he want to? Like, would he?
Probably not.
He's in love. In love with the game.
Well, I don't know about all that.
I do think. Okay, let's talk about guests because that was another question I had. There's a couple of people that I had reach out to me that said they wanted to be guests. Some cool. I think it would be interesting guests. Some boring. Go for it.
I ain't gonna say anything.
You fucking like you were gonna say something.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You just breathe like that?
I was taking a deep breath. Keep going.
You
want another?
Is there any specific guests that you would like to have on the pod? I know you want somebody polarizing.
No, actually, I don't. I think another person would be cool. Anybody, doesn't matter who they are.
I think it would add a different element.
Yeah.
Couple of questions when it comes to guests. Would they, number one, we're gonna have to rearrange. Number two, we wouldn't like interview them. Do you think that we could find somebody?
The mic didn't pick that up.
The mics didn't pick it up, but there was one of our producers in the back fucking cracked a beer, and I've never heard a louder beer crack in my life. Oh man. But yeah, do you think that there's anybody? I'm not going to say that we have talent when it comes to this because we're just chit chatting. Yeah. But do you think there's anybody that could do it? And I do feel like we have a good flow, like back and forth. We can converse, and it doesn't feel forced. Do you think there's anybody that's going to come on here that's not going to be performative, or do you want somebody to be performative?
That's a good question.
I mean, I got a couple. I got a couple that I think would be good. And mind you, I don't know how they're gonna act like on a podcast. Not that it's any different, but like whenever you do this, like I feel like people might change their. And I wasn't trying to stroke off the microphone.
It looked like you were, dude.
I feel like people might. It's just like anything. Like, and if you're on video, people act a little different.
That's true. I mean, we know our friends, and well. I think this is
I think it would be a good time to have if we rotated through our friend group. Mind you, I'm slightly biased here, but we have a pretty interesting friend group. I feel like there's.
They have to be interesting to be part of a friend group. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't be in our friend group.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah, I think we stay tuned. But I think we're gonna have a couple of guests. We'll have to figure out the whole mic sitch. We'll figure that out. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
But we got 4 slots back there, right?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of slots. I'm talking about just. Are we gonna share a mic?
Oh, we'll just get another one.
Oh, perf. Credit cards are great.
Oh, dude, we got.
Oh, dude, we're about to be rich.
Investments coming in.
We do. We do. Shout out Buzzball. Shout out Beatbox. Shout out every other alcohol brand if you want to sponsor us.
My investments.
Oh, Aaron does have.
You know what I said? This is crazy. This part's crazy. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm not gonna make this up. But at the beginning of the year, I said this. I said, you know what? I want $1 million in the next 24 months. I want to generate $1 million in revenue. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, and especially if I was saying where I was at, I would have probably been pretty comfortable just making what I was making. Mm-hmm. But a couple days after the new year, pow! I'm gone.
Old snipperoo.
The old snipperoo, buddy. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out, and I said, you know what?
Life's good.
Actually, I didn't even freak out.
No, you did. You did the opposite.
The complete opposite. They said, go home. I said, see you guys. Walked home. Next day, I got the call, and I said, hey, shh, say less. You're good. I got you. I'm accountable. Whatever. People were calling me, you doing okay? I said, guys, y'all are worried about the wrong things. Y'all worry too much. It's not a big deal.
It's not.
Who cares?
It's not. It's happened to me. It's happened to you.
Brother.
We're fine.
We're fine.
And if anything, whenever you go through something like that, it propels you. Well, depending on the type of person, it can either it can either cut you down at the ankles or it could fucking slingshot you.
Mm-hmm. If anything, that was holding me back.
Yeah, dude.
Just staying comfortable, dude. You gotta embrace the change.
I'm
That's
excited. I'm extremely excited. Well, I got some big things in the works with work, number one, but I'm excited to see what the next 24 months. Do we sign a 24-month lease? No, that's impossible. I don't even make
but
those.
I'm just saying, like, a lot can happen, and especially if you're like, change is happening. You're just like, what else can I do? Next thing you know.
Okay, here's a question, and this was brought to you by one of our viewers, who has some dealings with podcasts, and not so much that they've ever been on one, but he's been involved with people that have been on them, and he is actually friends with a producing company. I don't even know the right terminology. So what I was getting at is, if somebody were to offer us, let's say there was I think they're called like production teams or podcast studios. If somebody was to offer us, let's say, $100,000 a year, just they would keep the rights in all of our advertising. Say they watched our pod, they enjoyed it, they knew that we were the next big thing. They said, "Hey, here's $100,000 a year, but we're going to keep all of the advertising dollars." What would you say to that? If they're going to give us $100,000 a year each, you know what I would say to that?
I wipe my ass with 100,000.
I would say,
dude.
Fuck you.
Oh, dude.
Fuck you. Not again, because I'm not here for the financial gain. I do just thoroughly enjoy this. But if somebody were to come to me and say that, number one, that means we're onto something big, which I do think that we are. Number two, that this is the next big thing that's going to blow up, and they can see the financial gain that's going to come. So why sell out? I'm not selling out.
You look like a sellout.
Why? Because I'm wearing a Lucky
You
Duck
just
hat?
look like one, dude.
Shout out Lucky Duck if they want to sponsor.
It looks like a sellout.
Put
It down below if you think nobody's gonna comment. Hey yo, put it down below. If I'm lying, I'm flying. But he's a sellout. If he looks like one, just say he's a sellout.
Sell out to whom? English, wrong one. There it is.
You know what I'm saying? Buddy's a sellout, dude. I don't know what it is about him.
I wouldn't.
He looks like one, dude.
We would have to have that conversation, obviously. But I don't think that it would have to be a very, very hefty amount. Mind you, we might be a little ahead of ourselves here.
Does that even happen? I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
Honestly. So there's people, there's podcasts, there's new podcasts that start that are unsponsored, that companies see and say, okay, I can tell this is going to be the next big thing. For instance, Call Her Daddy was associated with Barstool, right? That whole big debacle with, she wanted to renegotiate her contract because Barstool was keeping all of the proceeds for marketing or advertising, but she was only getting paid X amount. If somebody were to come to us and say, hey, I will give you each $100,000 a year to record one podcast a week, but we keep every advertising dollar, would you do it?
Lick my butthole.
I agree. So I'm glad we're on the same page. I'm not. What I am curious. I'm gonna fucking sell out. Yeah.
You don't have to be one, dude. Just because you look like one doesn't mean you are.
Because I'm white. God forbid.
Whoa.
God forbid.
Whoa.
Does anybody have any idea what time it is around here?
That can't be right.
What does that say?
6:50.
No, it is right.
Nah.
We've been going for a minute.
5:50 maybe.
No, brother.
We're supposed to be done by 7, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That is right.
Yeah, that's right.
We gotta start wrapping this thing up.
We do. Well,
we gotta meet my dad for dinner.
Yeah, we do. Well, he's coming here, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I think if there are anybody that want to come to us with offers, we'll listen. I'm not selling out.
If there are anybody.
If there is anybody. But sponsors or ads, I would gladly say this next segment is brought to you by Blue Chew. I've done that before.
Have you dabbled
in Blue Chew?
Yeah.
In a previous life, a friend of mine that I was intimate with, she was a female, obviously. We got sponsored by Blue Chew to film a video. Not like that.
What?
Blue Chew does. You've seen Blue Chew ads.
Yeah.
But yeah, we filmed one. We got paid a couple G's. Wasn't bad. But yeah, what's a dream sponsorship for you
Dream sponsorship?
on the Potter? Banner. I'm talking banners. I'm talking drinks potentially. Sky's the limit.
Damn. Never even thought about it, my guy.
Okay, so here's
Never
mine,
even thought
because
about it.
I've thought about it. Obviously, any alcohol brand would be nice. Free alcohol. They don't have to pay us.
Specifically,
Fucking High Nooner.
a tequila would be
Tequila would be cool. Buzzball. Beatbox. Coors Light.
Ew.
But no, I think any alcohol brand would be cool. Really anything, if it's on brand, if that makes sense. Like
Degenerates.
Yeah, I need degenerate brand clothing. I have to see.
Yeah.
They'd have to have really long t-shirts.
Too bad we don't gamble a lot.
Oh,
Watching some of those videos this week.
This next segment is brought to you by Price Picks. I gamble, I dabble.
Yeah, but like
It's an illegal website, but yeah.
Yeah.
I do think any alcohol. Like, okay, so our original or one of our many kind of themes or podcasts were every week we would review a like liquor brand.
Yeah.
So like we would have a bottle of, I don't know, fucking Don Julio.
Yeah.
A bottle of fucking
Peanut butter whiskey.
Oh yeah, dude.
Screwball. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah. And we would drink that and get hammered, but it would be the whole episode would be brought to you by Screwball, brought to you by XYZ.
The better the conversation, the better the alcohol.
Yeah. So that was, and it could eventually 6 months from now we might look back at this and be like, that was the episode that broke it open for us. But I think we take it as it comes, see what's out there. I do thoroughly enjoy this. It's not something I dread doing by any means.
No, not at all. It's cool. It's fun.
It is. It's a lot of fun. And so far, the feedback's been good from our 13 viewers. Mind you, those 13 viewers are only on YouTube. We got TikTok going. So if you want to follow us on TikTok, it's at Buzz Banter Podcast, right? Yeah. And YouTube.
That one has like 4 views, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, started from the bottom.
But our Instagram stories,
brick
dude.
by brick.
Instagram, our own personal TikToks.
Yeah. So he fucking juked us. Speaking of juking us,
dude,
where is the juke?
Popo. Mexican side.
Dude, we've had a lot of good times in the juke.
A
lot of good times ripping the e-brake, turning it off in traffic.
Most people probably don't even know what a Nissan Juke
is.
A
Nissan Juke is a very, very top of the line vehicle.
Crossover, sports utility vehicle almost.
Yeah, I'd call it a crossover. We used it as more of a work van for a little bit. But yeah.
Dude, we got to wrap this thing up.
Let's wrap it up.
Get ready.
Here's to another good week in Fort Wizzy. We're already winding our time down here.
Should we vlog a little bit tonight?
We should take the DJI.
Nah.
Yeah. Why not? Let me ask you this.
They pat me down.
Why not?
They pat me down.
Oh yeah. Also keep in mind, I'm pretty sure I licked that mic during the week at one point, and you keep fucking headbutting it, you sick fuck.
But he said he licked the mic.
You know what I'm talking about? All right.
Oh, hey, buddy.
So to wrap everything up, everything up, it doesn't matter where you came from. Sky's the limit, and insert Lil Wayne song here if it allows. Been a good week in Fort Wizzy. We got another at least 7 weeks. Hopefully not that many here.
No. At most is what you meant to say.
That's what I meant. At most 7 weeks. At least 3. I'm not going to pay a full month's rent for somewhere I'm not living. That'd be wild. I mean, we could. I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. What do you got? Give us your closing thoughts.
Dude, first of all, nobody made it this far. Like the video, subscribe. Y'all know what it is.